everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video is on 3 reasons that your home might take a little longer to get an offer. So let's get into it. So the first reason is location. If your house is located where that little red dot is and everybody else wants to live where that white arrow is, it might take a little longer to sell. So then we have location. If your house is located on top of a huge hill and your driveway looks like this, we all know in Michigan what that means. We need to then buy a 4-wheel drive vehicle. So then we have location within the community. If your house looks amazing, but every other house on the block looks like this one, it may take a little bit longer to sell your home. And also take into consideration things like the theft rate, the crime rate, and the schools, how good the schools rate. If any of those are on the negative side, like high crime rate or a school that's really struggling, it may take a little bit longer to sell your home. The second one is price versus value. I know that when you buy a home, you put a lot of love, sweat equity, maybe, money, all sorts of things you put into that home. And so a lot of times when you're getting ready to list that home, you might have a price in your head that you really want. And if I do a CMA for you and it comes in way lower than what you were really hoping for, that is a conversation that we need to have. As a seller, we really like to think that we set the price of our home, but in reality, you can set your price at $500,000 for a house that the CMA came back at $100,000. But what is going to dictate that is the buyers. We have to remember about demand. So if you set your house at $500,000 and you get no showings and no offers, it's because we are priced over the value of your house. So as your realtor, I will do what's called a CMA. It's a current market analysis, and I will tell you what is the best price for your home. We can discuss that and see if there's room, to go above that or not. But ultimately, the final say, if you really want to sell your home when you're marketing it, is going to be buyers, because again, if there's no buyer demand, then you're not going to get that price for your home. But the final say is the appraisal. So the appraisal is done by an appraiser who comes in and looks at your house. They're looking at the location, the value, and the condition of the home. And they're taking those things into account and then doing their appraisal on it. So ultimately, the appraisal has the final say. You can always go into negotiations with your buyer, but a lot of times people don't want to go above that appraised value because then they're underwater in the home. So the third one is condition of the home. So does your house have a old roof? Does it have old windows that maybe don't even open anymore? Is the foundation cracked and bad? These things all play into the price and the value of the home and the desirability of the home, how quickly a buyer is going to want to put an offer in on it. A lot of people think if they put a new roof on the house, that adds value to the home. It actually doesn't. It just adds desirability from buyers to want to buy it because now it has a new roof in it. But when we go out looking for a home, every buyer expects that it's going to have a roof on the house. So in the flip side of it, again, a new roof doesn't add value, but it does add that desirability to make those buyers want to come and put an offer in on your house. So along with condition is the carpet, the walls, is it outdated? Are your appliances super old, like, from the 70s? We all know grandma's orange carpet and, those orange refrigerators. So is the home outdated? This is something that is going to add the desirability or lack thereof if it's not, kept current. We have the condition of the house in general. Is the walls stained? Are the carpets stained? Is there like dig marks in the laminate flooring? Is the laminate flooring, have that top layer where it's mostly faded off? These are all things that are going to play into condition and desirability of getting your house sold the fastest. So here's a little freebie. The last one is smells. Do you have any animal pet smells? Is there smoking, cigarettes, vaping, marijuana smells? Did you have an Easter egg that somehow didn't get found at Easter and now it's like, rotted behind some basket, and giving off a funky odor. These are all things that can limit your house from selling as quick as possible. So one thing I suggest when you're looking to sell your home and you want to sell it in a decent amount of time, maybe you're in a time crunch or something, is jump on my website, michellekingston.com. There's a home search bar right there. Put in your address, check around the neighborhood for other houses that are maybe currently on the market. Flip through those pictures and see what the condition and the value that they have set on their home and the condition that it looks like, and kind of be really honest with yourself. Does the condition of that home match the condition of your home? If that home looks way better, then you need to maybe think about some areas of an improvement that you can do into your home to make it look just as good. If you have any questions, I would love to come over, have a chat with you, and really have a frank discussion about how we can get your house sold for the best price in the best condition, and get you into your next chapter of life. Give me a call, 517-745-0337.